Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This Top Crypto Bull here once again for your daily crypto update. Let's get right into it. Well, current price of Bitcoin at the time of recording is $83,800. Looks like we dipped all the way down to $78,100 earlier today, or late last night actually. And right now we're around $83,800. It looks like we did go a little bit lower. If you saw my video yesterday, told you guys we'd probably go down to like 80K to complete a 30% correction. But it looks like, we went all the way down from $109,000 to basically $78,000. So that basically completes like a 31,000, like a 32% correction so far. So we're right in line with all the other bull runs in the last year, the bull run, which is the parabolic bull run phase. The last cycle, we had like about 5 to 6, 30% corrections for Bitcoin. And every time that happened, all the altcoins got crushed. And this is the first one we've had this last year, the bull run. So definitely, everything's lining up like it should. Like I said yesterday in my video, I did think that we were gonna go up a little bit higher, probably to 120K, before we had a deep correction of 30% correction. But it looks like it was the opposite. Looks like we had a deep correction before we went higher. So right now we're about a 32% correction from the current all-time high of 109K. We've gone all the way down to $78,100. So that's about a 32% correction so far. So that's what things are looking like for Bitcoin. And like I said earlier, the altcoins are keep getting crushed. But I take this as a gift. I'm DCing into my favorite crypto projects. Not financial advice, but what I'm doing, I keep buying my favorite crypto projects like Leah AI. I keep buying Wisp. I keep buying Jasmine. I do believe the bull run is going to come back, and then we're already bouncing back. We're already up to 83K. I mean, if you zoom out in the macro chart for Bitcoin, the chart's still very bullish. As long as we don't go below $70,000, I'm going to remain bullish for Bitcoin and crypto. Now, if we do go below $70,000, then I'm going to get very bearish really, really quick. We go below, the previous all-time high of 69K, which was made in November 2021, then I'll be super bearish. Then I'll definitely, get super bearish and think maybe we are headed to a bear market. But if that doesn't happen, I'm going to remain bullish as long as we remain above 69K and 70K. The Bitcoin chart is still bullish in the macro outlook. If you zoom out, the Bitcoin chart is still bullish. So don't get too bearish. This is just normal. This happens all the time in the parabolic bull run phase, which is the last year of the bull run for Bitcoin. So, we have about 5 to 6, 30% corrections for Bitcoin. And so far, this is our first deep correction. So far, we've gotten 32% correction from the current all-time high of $109,000 all the way down to $78,100. Now, that might have been the bottom, $78,100. But don't be surprised if we go a little bit lower. Sometimes Bitcoin has deeper corrections. It could go all the way down to 75K, to complete about like a 35%, correction. But as long as we remain above 70K, then things are still looking good. So don't get too bearish. Remain bullish. I do believe it's not the end of the bull run. It's just a deep correction we're having for Bitcoin, and every time that happens, the altcoins get crushed. If you're lucky enough to have some dry powder on the side, not financial advice, but it'd be a perfect time to buy the dip, or at least that's what I'm doing. And if you don't have any dry powder on the side, well then just hold. Don't sell out of your position. You only lose money if you sell right now. You never sell in the red. It's never a good idea because then you can't make the money back. But if you just wait for the market to come back, and wait for your portfolio to be positive, then you could sell. But definitely, it's never a good idea to sell in the red. So, if you don't have any dry powder, just hold, just huddle. The market will come back, the bull run will come back, and we will go to higher prices in the future. I don't know if it'll be in March, or maybe April, but sometime this year, either March or April, we'll probably go to new all-time highs, and the bull run will be back. It might take a little bit longer this year. I do believe we're mimicking the 2017 cycle, where Bitcoin and the altcoins kept grinding up slowly on the last year of the bull run, and Bitcoin didn't top off until like late December of 2017, and a lot of the altcoins also topped off in late December 2017, like XRP, XLM, and a lot of our favorite altcoins. So yeah, remain bullish, and you'll reap the rewards here in a few months. Now, to get into the news, there are some news out there. It looks like the SEC is basically saying that meme coins are not securities, but they're still going to follow fraud cases. So basically, the SEC has confirmed that the meme coins don't fall under securities laws and don't have to be registered with the regulator, basically the SEC. But it does say, that just in case, there is fraud out there, they would be subject to enforcement actions by the SEC. Basically, on February 27, the SEC said that, in their view, meme coins do not involve the offer and sale of securities under the federal securities law and are akin to collectibles. As such, persons who participate in the offer and sale of meme coins do not need to register their transaction with the commission, basically the SEC. So it added that meme coin buyers and holders wouldn't be protected by the U.S. securities law, but said that fraudulent offer and sale of meme coins may be subject to enforcement action or prosecution by other federal or state agency. So that's pretty good news. Basically, meme coins are not securities, so that's a win for cryptos. For you meme coin degenerates out there, you could keep trading your meme coins. The SEC also said that it shared its views as part of an effort to provide greater clarity on the application of the federal securities laws for the crypto assets. U.S. President Donald Trump has moved to call the SEC's regulatory oversight on the crypto space, looking to make good on one of its campaign promises. The agency launched the Crypto Task Force last month to create a framework for digital assets. So that's pretty good. Looks like Donald Trump is definitely holding up good on his crypto promises. Another news of the SEC, looks like the SEC has dropped 6 cases this month. So basically the crypto industry has had a memorable month this February. Besides the crashes, besides the Trump tariffs, crashing Bitcoin and the altcoins. Also, a new report this month shows that the Bitcoin network is decentralizing a space. Public companies are now account for 35% of global hash rate, and China's dominance in hash rate has decreased to 14%. So also, the SEC has dropped 6 cases against major crypto law firms. The SEC halted or paused 6 legal proceedings against different exchanges and protocols this month, including those against Coinbase, Uniswap, and Robinhood. But basically, on February 10, it paused the Binance case. I guess the SEC is waiting for the input of the Crypto Task Force. On February 19, it basically dismissed the change broker dealer rules versus crypto. So basically, on February 19, the broker dealer appeal dismissed to change broker dealer rules via crypto. On February 21, basically the SEC dismissed its case against Coinbase. On February 23rd, they basically dismissed the Robinhood case, and they have no plans to pursue enforcement action. And on February 25th, they basically dismissed and closed the Uniswap case, and they don't plan to pursue any more enforcement. And on February 27th, they just recently dismissed the consensus case effectively, dismissing it, and they basically reach an agreement. So, that case is closed. So those are the 6 cases. Again, they paused the Binance case. They dismissed the broker-dealer appeal. They dismissed the Coinbase case. They dismissed the Robinhood crypto case. They dismissed the Uniswap case. And they just recently dismissed the consensus case. All this happened in February. So definitely very good news, for the crypto world. So more news for crypto. Looks like Uniswap has just partnered with Robinhood, MoonPay, to transact and turn crypto into cash. The move comes just days after the SEC dropped its investigation into the Uniswap labs. Decentralized exchange Uniswap has entered into a partnership with trading platform Robinhood and a number of payment platforms to facilitate crypto to fiat transactions. Starting on February 27, users in more than 180 countries can sell supported crypto assets to deposit funds directly into their bank account through Robinhood, MoonPay, and Transact, Uniswap announced. It added that the fiat on-ramping and off-ramping was live on the Uniswap wallet in both Android and Apple iOS, and would be coming to the Uniswap extension and web app soon. Moving between crypto and cash has historically been frustrating, Uniswap stated, because users need to sign in to centralized exchanges and deal with crypto addresses. However, it can be done with just a few clicks using DEX wallet, if it added. So this is pretty cool. It looks like you could off-ramp off Uniswap now. So you don't have to send your crypto to Coinbase or other centralized exchanges. Now you can just off-ramp it directly off Uniswap. So that's basically the news I got for you guys today. Stay bullish in the market. Don't get bearish. Everything's looking good. I do believe the market's going to recover. We'll just wait if it's going to take a little bit longer than we expect. But I do expect the market to recover. So like the video, smash the like buttons, subscribe to the channel. Think about joining the Patreon. Let's talk crypto bull, and I'll see you in the next one.